I had been aware that I had a prostate issue for a good number of years. I had prostate cancer. I started in this industry some 30 odd years ago. I had my own practice for something like 15 years. That got bought out, and after that, and a period of intellectual indolence, I decided that I had to do something, and in particular I wanted to start a support business for smaller directly regulated IFAs. That was 14 years ago with Panacea.
So you had some unexpected news last year?
I had regular checks, biopsies, all the sort of thing that people are advised to have with a very good consultant. But notwithstanding that, I found this out, not because tests had shown that I had prostate cancer, but because the surgery that I had, which underwent particular analysis from tissue removal, had shown that I had prostate cancer. And that thankfully the removal of the tissue should have actually seen the cure of the problem.
So what went through your mind when you were told that you had cancer?
After the event, I've come to sort of think more, reflect more about it, and realise that for me it is probably a life-changing event.
And I believe you had a personal protection plan as well?
Yes, I did. Advised upon by myself, of course, a good few years ago, and something that I had retained, in my particular case, a whole of life cover with critical illness cover.
And that was with Royal London?
Yeah, that's correct.
And how did you find the overall process dealing with Royal London?
The process was simply stunning. I wasn't really sure that these policies that I'd had all this period of time would actually cover this condition. I know that definitions of cancer and things have impacts on policies and whatever, but from my point of view it turned out, and particularly after taking some financial advice, that it looked like it was something that was covered.
So what did that payout allow you to do then?
It's allowed me to perhaps think more calmly about life. It buys a lot of comfort in that regard. Running a business is not the easiest of things, particularly small businesses in this day and age, and certainly it has the potential, from my point of view, to make life just that little bit easier from, worrying about the success of your business. And also it means that if you do have a situation that your condition is going to deteriorate, and hopefully mine won't, there's a certain sum of money which is sitting there, which is meaningful, that can take the pressure off at the time that you perhaps don't need any financial pressures.
Were you aware of the risks of prostate cancer before your diagnosis?
Not especially until I started to have the symptoms of this, and you read more and more about it. I think for guys it's a very unpleasant thing to confront, I think, and certainly men these days who are sort of 45, 50 need to make sure that they get regularly checked.
What would you say is your thoughts and feelings about personal protection, and is it important to other people?
Well, my thoughts on protection, I guess, aren't particularly any different to what they were when I decided I was going to take protection out. And having been an IFA and seen the impact of people making claims as clients, protection is basically one of the key things in terms of financial planning.
Thanks, Derek.